Yeah, as talked about in the pregame press conference, how much respect we had for what Jackson State has done leading up to this game, going into 3 really hostile environments in Miami, Ole Miss, and Texas, and playing those guys. We knew what was coming. I thought we took a lot of punches today. I thought we gave a few back, and really proud of our ability to find a way to beat what I think is going to be an NCAA team in March.
All right. Well, just talk about that a little bit. If you thought maybe it was going to get away that last 9 of the third quarter. I mean, when you had a 6-point lead and they didn't score the last 3.5. I mean, it seemed like they took the momentum.
They definitely had the momentum. I'm not going to debate that, but I never felt like we were going to lose. And there's nights you do, but I just didn't feel like it tonight. I felt like we were going to find a way to come up with a big stop. And again, I may have spoke it into existence. I don't know if this is real, but I told our kids during those last the last 4 minutes, I said, these guys have been here 3 times and they hadn't won one. We've got to give them a reason to not finish this one. And I thought Sasha's 3 was just, that was it. From that point on, I wasn't sure they would respond. And I think we got a couple of stops from that point on. We got a couple of tough rebounds. But for Sasha to take that shot, I think she was 0 for 5 at that point in time, or 0 for 4 at that point in time. And they were giving that to us. They were not letting us drive that ball to the basket. And Amisha Williams, 7 block shots. She was protecting that rim, and I thought it was mature of Sam to pitch it back out there, and then just really gutty of Sasha to be able to knock it down.
Yeah, she mentioned just to us a little bit ago I didn't really want to shoot a 3, but that's what was open.
Yeah, and she knows that we would have been – we talked about this the other day to our full team. Said when we create you a shot and you don't take it, that's also selfish. Sometimes selfish gets only lumped into people that shoot it all the time. But if we've created a shot that was part of the offense, you're supposed to shoot that shot regardless. There's that 0 for 5, only 0 for 4 only means she's probably going to make the next one. So I think that's her teammates. I think it's all of her coaches. I think, and then it's her, listening and knowing that was the right thing to do. Whether or not, if it wouldn't have gone in, it was still the right thing to do. But it's gutty to make it, and that's really hard.
Is this the kind of physical game you're going to have a lot of in the SEC?
Yeah, and Amisha Williams started in the SEC, so she's a great example of what, post players do look like. We only had 1 day to prepare Jersey, and y'all have all covered Jersey enough to know she's not a post player, but we asked her to guard a kid that I think would have been all SEC, had she stayed in our league. And she obviously proved that tonight with video game numbers or whatever they do that, call it fantasy numbers. I'd love to have had her on my team tonight. But I thought it was big of Jersey, and then I thought, again, with Oberg's, playing 18 minutes after really not being in the rotation, that's incredibly hard too. I thought we had a lot of kids that did incredibly hard things. Sasha's not 100%, Amber's not 100%, and everybody else got thrust into there against a really tough team. So I thought our defense at times tonight really forced them to miss. We didn't always clean up and get the rebounds. We gave up too many offensive rebounds, but with that many misses, there's going to be a few. I'm okay with where the percentages fell, and I thought we got big ones.
What can this do? This kind of win, when you're not full strength and still be able to pull this one out when it's down the stretch.
If y'all haven't been around our team as much this year as normal, but these guys appreciate the fact that not one person has to do something extraordinary every night. And I think this gives us another example of that. Oberg comes in, plays 18 minutes. The people were our teammates were excited for her. They pumped her up all day. I think it shows everybody that even when we're only playing 8 and 9, that doesn't mean that you're not a good player. It just means we're only playing 8 or 9. So I think it continues to build and I hate the word chemistry, so I'm not going to use it, but in lieu of that, just this vibe our team's got. They got a really cool vibe. Nobody feels like they've got to go out and get 32. Mac had to the other night, but her teammates made sure she knew they needed that. Just the way they talk to each other, the way they talk to their coaches, the way they listen in scouts. It's a cool vibe. It's a cool vibe. So, yeah, I think we continue to learn more and more and new things that I think will be very vital because, here we've got three more non-conference. Yeah, and another tough one coming in here with, I think, Coach Foley's best team since we've been back at Arkansas on Sunday. So we need to continue to learn from wins. We did that against Cal. I think we learned from our win. We'll see if we can learn from this one between now and Saturday.
BetOnline has you covered for all the holiday season. More props, odds, and lines than ever before. BetOnline remains your #1 spot for all sports action. Head to our new updated desktop or mobile website to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus with the promo code BELIEVE to receive your bonus. That's BLEAV to receive your bonus. And it's not just football. BetOnline has pro and college hoops, NHL, boxing, UFC, even your favorite Vegas casino games. Don't wait to take advantage of all these amazing offers available for the 2021 season. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to bet on all your favorite sports.